think you're gonna enjoy this, especially with the wine. I've got these really nice Manila clams, which I'm just gonna steam them off to complement the wine. I've got some Andouille sausage. The Andouille is like it's a Cajun sausage.
A little smoky?
It's a little, yeah, they smoke it, and it's got a little bit of spice to it. So it's got some heat, got a little bit of kick, which in New Orleans and Cajun country, they like a little heat. And then I'm also gonna put in a little bit of a smoked paprika, which comes from Spain. It's pretty cool because the Spaniards, you gotta smell this, but they smoke it. They smoke the chilies when they're drying them. So I think that adds another complexity to it.
That reminds me a little bit of the Syrah that we use to make the Vin de Porche. The Syrah always has just a little bit of a savory in the finish, and I picked that up in that.
I'm gonna chop a little bit of garlic. So as you'll see, this recipe comes together really quick. You could throw it together during the week when you come home from work. I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. Saute a good quantity of garlic. Just gonna cook it for a moment or so. I don't really want the garlic to turn brown. I just want it to soften and release its fragrance. My crushed up tomato. Just gonna sizzle it, goes in there. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna ask you for some of your wine.
Oh, sure.
So you just sort of
help yourself.
Throw a little bit of that in there. I'll save plenty for your glass. We're gonna bring that to a boil. Then a little bit of that smoked paprika, just a little bit of it. If you do go to buy it, this is a hot. So they make a hot, sweet, and a bittersweet. So it depends on how spicy you like it. If you use the spicy, the hot, you probably want to go a little on the lower side because I want to taste your wine. I don't want to, otherwise we'll just serve beer. So I'm going to bring that to a boil, maybe get rid of a little bit of the alcohol. So you can smell a little bit already. Before I throw in my clams, I'm going to cook the andouille sausage a little bit. And again, the andouille is going to help contribute flavor to the broth. And honestly, this is as much about dipping bread in the broth as it is about eating the clams. Just put your lid on there.
Sounds great. You know, of all the wines that we make, I love to make the Vin de Porche. And it comes early in the harvest season so that we're not really rushed. I can take my time. We use Syrah. We don't want all the tannin, but we do want the fresh, lively acidity, the fresh fruit. We ferment in neutral barrels and stainless steel tanks. And then once the fermentation is through, we put it into stainless steel barrels. I don't want the wood to interfere with any of the fruit. The intensity and complexity of the fruit and the freshness of the fruit is preserved within a stainless steel barrel.
You can see they're already opening up. Just toss them around so that sausage gets distributed. You can see they're all pretty much open. That took no time. I throw a little bit of chopped parsley at the very end and then just ladle this up into some bowls. Big crusty loaf of French bread and a bottle of Vin de Porche on the table.
Terrific. It's really cool. I love how you do it all together.
Maybe not the easiest thing to eat.
Wow, what a gorgeous display of color. The aromas and the color, it's just so wonderful.
I'm glad you make this wine when it's hot outside and it's summer. Vin de Porche is just like fabulous.
Vin de Porche shows a lot of fresh raspberry, cherry, a little bit of watermelon. Goes well with a sweetness to the clams, and yet there's a savory finish, and I kind of get a savoriness from the paprika and the sausage in the dish. It really goes well.
You need to have a little bit of bread to sop up the broth in the bottom because that's absolutely the best. Vin de Porche is one of those things that just, it means summer.
Thank you. It's a special, special wine, and I think it captures the essence of the fruit, but it's so fresh and lively.
It's a fun one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whatever you're doing when you're cooking, whether it be mussels or clams, one, make sure you don't have any dead ones. Any bivalves that are open, they don't close if you tap them and they don't close up. You want to discard them. It'll basically ruin the whole dish if you get a bad one, as well as someone could potentially get sick. So you sort of go through them, make sure you don't see any that are open. If so, discard them. And then what you want to do is you want to rinse them really well, get off any sand or dirt that might be clean, and then cover them with cold water and let them soak for about 20 minutes. And that should give the clams an opportunity to spit out any sand or grit they might have inside of them.